So check if you're hearing me. Okay, the sound is up. Have you gone, Auntie? Have you gone? Chirama, reshare, huh? Reshare quickly. Did you see the live? You've not seen the live. Please, the person online, are you hearing me? Please, if you're hearing me, let me know. Please, the person online, are you hearing me? Please, if you're hearing me, let me know. They there? But they're hearing me. Please, the person online, are you hearing me? Yes. They there? Is it not the same thing I'm saying here? But they're hearing me. Please, the person online, are you hearing me? Yes. They there? Is it not the same thing I'm saying here? Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Some days are so beautiful. Yeah, so you have to work according to that day. Now, okay, thank you very much, Chooks. Thank you for hearing me. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now, there's what we call infinite optionality. You had me say that. That is why I'm coming for this program. I have this laptop, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have the other internet access and all this kind of. Why? Because most times they may not go as you want them to go. So you do what? You rework. Yeah, but if you can always give an excuse and say I'm tired, let me leave this thing, blah blah blah. What happens? You give excuse in one thing, you extend it to another thing, you fail, you extend it. How you do one thing is how you do all things. So thank you very much. So why do we struggle about money? Because we don't understand money at all. We don't understand that money is something you should never or should. That's the only thing. The only reason we struggle with money. Okay? We don't understand money is something you should never and never ever pursue. Money is something that you lean on to. So we started talking about prosperity consciousness. So prosperity consciousness is to know that every good thing is for you and that one person has been become rich does not stop you from becoming rich. Prosperity consciousness is when you understand that abundance is everywhere. Look around. Have you climbed around when on the Kubwa Road around Guarimpa? You look left, you look right. Do you see the kind of development that is going on there? Buildings coming up, and anyone you go to ask, they say what? They say sold out, and you think everybody is a thief. It's not true. I'm not a thief. Yes. So the point is, you need to understand prosperity consciousness and understand the fact that money is for you to make. So that understanding starts solving every problem. So you have a salary, Sunny. So how do you think that the salary can make you rich, or how do you think that the salary can, become something big tomorrow? The truth about it is that if you know that the salary cannot, because times it by 1 year, you know how much it is. So now, and you are waiting. You are waiting for what? For miracles. Somehow, God will do. First year has passed, second, third, fourth, fifth year. And you want even now, you are not even sure of it because the government is borrowing to pay you. It will come to a time when they can't borrow anymore. Do you see what they told us? They told us to get it into your head. We don't have any money to give you. In other words, we are broke. So when you start understanding that struggling about money is the reason you are not making money. So what happens? You start relaxing. The first thing about how to make money, it's very easy, is to do what? First of all, the understanding that money is a colored paper. It's, remember we're talking about cash now. It gets attracted to a charm. Anything that charms it, it gets attracted to that. It gets attracted to influence. Now the question is, do you have influence? Do you have charm? Do you have credibility? Do you have knowledge? Do you have skills? Now, if you have these things, the question is, are you using them? You saw with my brother Serial, how somebody paid for his something and he never did what? He never maximized that chance opportunity. So the major thing to know is that immediately you start understanding that money is to be made. Money doesn't just meet you. Money is scripted. Money is something you plan for and then you make it. I can't understand how I can make money. Is something that is not in my head. I don't understand how I can shout, "Oh, I'm not making money. I don't know what to do. Oh, country is too hard." Oh. But people are still eating, they're still shitting. It's not possible. And I say, no, the problem is that I have an idea. Only that what? I don't have money to prosecute the idea. I'm looking for money. The question is, how many people did your father give money? That's one. Number two, at your age, are you not supposed to be what? Giving money to people. So who did you give money to vote for you? Now get it right. I'm not excusing the government, but if you want to wait for the government, uh, okay. So my friend says he's a salary earner. Yeah. So now, if you know that this money that you are looking for, your salary cannot solve it, Sonny, what have you done? What have you done about increasing your income? Nothing. It's just like, oh, waiting, somehow money will come and then I'll start something. And there is nothing like that. Nobody's coming to save you. Look around you. What can you do with what you have, where you are now? Tomorrow, we're going to look at all the possible things you can do. For instance, all the possible skills you can have, all the possible things online that you can do. We will look at about around all those. But today, we want to just lay the background that it has to come into our head that nobody is coming to save us. So first thing is to actually understand that you've not built the bridge for money to come. Then number two is to understand that the amount you have is directly proportional to the value you offer. The amount you do what you have is directly proportional to what the value people think you offer or you have. So if you have 100 naira, it's because you've offered value of 100 naira. If you have 1 million, you offer value of 100 or 1 million. If you have 100 million, you offer value of 100 million. Remember, most times when we talk, you are going to be saying, oh, the politicians are making all the money. What value do they have? The question is, in your 30 years or 25 years or 40 years or 50 years of existence, how many times have you voted? How many times have you stood for election? The reason you pay a gateman lower than a cardiovascular surgeon is what? Because what this one does is bigger. Go and stand for election. If you do think that what they are doing is not important, go stand for election. Let me see you. And a lot of them bulldoze themselves through. Remember, I'm not holding brief for them. But what we're trying to say is that you need to really understand the power in doing. If you don't understand that, you will always wait and feel somehow, someday things will get better. So we talked about how to make money by changing your consciousness. We've talked about how to make money by building on your skills. We're going to expand on this tomorrow. We've talked about how to make money by maximizing opportunity. Look around you. What are the opportunities you can, maximize? We've talked about how to make money by, making money without putting down cash. We've talked about how to make money by understanding how to leverage. I don't do network marketing. I don't do that because of my credibility. Because a lot of network marketing, you can't trust what will happen. So if I put my credibility at risk, people, because of my friends and fans and people who trust me, and they come in, and at the end of the day, what happens? It busts like bubble. What happened? My credibility. So that's why I don't do that. But you see, one of the easiest ways to do what? To make money when you don't have much money is what? Anything referral, anything affiliate marketing. If you go to udemy.com, you're going to see you register as an affiliate. You do what? You market people's products. If you go to a lot of sites, you're going to see affiliate marketing. If you go to YouTube and check how to be an affiliate marketer and where the Craigslist, this one, eBay, you see how to be the same data you are using. It's the same data you are using to do forwarded as receive and receive as forwarded. That's the same thing. We are so lazy. And that is my grouse with religion most times. Because a lot of time it is like the God who made you can save you without you. It's not true. The God who made you cannot even save you without you. If you go up there and want to fall down, there's nothing God can do about it. He will allow you to fall down and fall very well. Yes, He will allow you to just fall very well. So there's nothing you can do about it. So the point is your ability to first of all understand that money is something you plan and work for. I'm not talking about hard work for. Yeah. So we talked about lack of, prosperity consciousness. Now there are three M's of money. M like M of money. Number one is what we call what? Money making. Number two is what we call money management. And number three is what we call money multiplication. A lot of us are not deliberate about making money. We are not deliberate at all about making money. Not at all, at all. We are not deliberate about making money. So what do? We just believe that somehow money will come. It's not true. You have 100,000. Dangote has said what? Wheat, blah, blah, blah will go up. You have 100,000. Can he buy 2 bags of wheat? Can he buy 3? You do what? You buy and keep. That is money intelligence. In the next 3 months, if it goes up, you add 1,000 or two or whatever, you sell. Do you know why in our climb people go too poor? Because people don't understand that money is built. So they always understand this person has made so much money. In anywhere in the world, if you make money, FBI and all those will come to check what you are doing to make money. But here you can wake up one morning, your brother is a senator, he gives you, something you didn't do, 100 million, that you have the money, you keep it, and nobody will ask. That's what we are fighting against, so that people can understand how to build from ground zero up. So if you've got that money making, so I want you to show me 3 ways you are making money. So I feel like number 1 is your salary, number 2 your fish farm, number 3 no, I'm saying the things you are doing now to make money. Goodwill is a form of money. Yeah, with your goodwill you can come in here and say, doctor, I want to use your hall to organize a training. I don't have money now, After the training, I'll pay you. That's goodwill. But training is the way you make money.
Yes. Sometimes if I have excess, I have a brother who lives in Taraba.
Taraba.
So I just visit Sambara. I buy beans, then stock, and then resell.
Wonderful. But I'm asking about things you are doing now.
Now, yeah.
Yes. So you are doing that now.
Yes.
So you have your salary,
Salary,
you have your,
fish farm,
and then
then
you
then,
do
fish
commodities.
farm too. I rent that farm. I'm also fishing, mainly, but then rent that part of it to support my finances.
Wonderful. So Sani, what are the three things you are doing now that makes you money? Salary. Second one, salary. Third one, salary. And then you want to be rich. I don't know. I wonder. So what are the things you can do? You can market things online. Okay? You can market things online. Around your place, are there people who have businesses? For instance, boutique, um, retail shops, and all those kind of things. Do you know that if you arrange with somebody in Benue and the person sends you yam, and it's only when somebody has bought, if you just go and snap yam from anywhere, but you ask your person in Benue, and the person say, "Oh, five of this is 5 naira, or 20 of this is 100 naira," and the person snaps and sends to you, and then you top up maybe 100% or 50, but depending on where you are, and because the people who come around your WhatsApp status are what civil servants like you, some money directors and all the who have your number. You say, okay, we check what they buy in Otako in all around here, and then you put your own money with plus transport and tell them, and then you just send it out on your status. Now do these things not because they are what they must yield. Do that as a game. If you go today or tomorrow and try it for 1 week, you're gonna be so surprised. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you should go and become a yam seller. you know, you're gonna be surprised how many people will be asking you and begging you, when is your yam coming? Yam merchant, when is your yam coming? Our own don't finish. And you may be surprised for each 20,000 you sold. They say, what's the markup around that? Each 20 or 40,000 of yam you sold, if you're buying from you're buying from as against Abuja. Yes, 40,000 naira. What would be the gain around it?
Not less than 15,000.
Nothing less than 15,000, because
When you must have calculated transport and everything.
everything.
So anything less than 15,000.
Can you believe it? Did they cut your legs that you can't go to Benue? Do you get the point I'm making? The point I'm making, we are looking for like furniture contracts, like if they somebody for a furniture contract. A hunger wants to kill you and your family, and then you cannot. Even if you start knowing that every day 1,000. Okay, I'm not sharing that, but I've shown you. If you take $1 million and take one penny, and you say take $1 million and go, and take one penny and compound it for 31 days. I think I've shown you. Did I show you guys?
Yes.
If you compound one penny for 31 days, you get 10 point something million. But if they give you 1 million and they say take one penny and compound it for 31 days, you are going to take 1 million. What is this compounding thing? The worst is that by day 18, you see, the money will still be very small. By day 28, the money will still be small. But by day 30, it has grown to 5 million. By day 31, it has become 10 million. So a lot of the ways, a lot of the reason a lot of people are poor is what? They want big money. They don't want small money. And they don't know if you want to buy something online and that thing is $1 million, and then you have $999,999.99. Will it go? That's the power of 1 cent. That's the power of, one kobo. It will not go. Even if you call them, they say no, there's nothing they can do about it. So if you really want to make money, you must understand how to maximize opportunities around you, no matter how small. Can you imagine, Sunny? I think this year has confirmed. For every 40,000, you get 15,000. For every 40,000, you get 15,000. For every 40,000, you get 15,000. How many people do you think ATM around here? You know 10 persons. Like how many of out of that 10 ATM and how many do not ATM? A lot of people is not statistics. We don't do with a lot of people. If you know 10 people, like how many of them are those 10 people ATM? At least 6 of them ATM. Okay. So what's your own statistics?
8.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's cost. But when you talk about piano now, there are types. There are various types. You have the piano to make Canada.
Yeah.
The one that
Okay, let's go. My friend Tena said about 8 people
I am.
will be eating. Yeah, I think the one they use amala.
Yes, Amala.
Yeah. And all those. Okay. So why am I sounding so? I'm a consultant. What I do, I work for government, work for presidency, work for high institutions. So it's not as if I'm selling yambo, but I've sold everything before, and I'm still selling. I told you now I'm establishing what?
Right.
No, I have a rice company now. I told you I'm establishing what? Online company, online retail company, and I told you I am the only staff where in that company. And I told you I'm going to manage it for how many months? Between 3 to 6 months. And I told you I would have made a gain of at least how much? 10 million before I employ what? The first staff. And do you know what? I'm not investing 1 naira in the company.
But you are investing.
What am I investing?
Your knowledge, your time.
So why don't you have the knowledge?
That's the question. It's not the idea now.
Sunny will kill me. I'm tempted to just open this, but the online people will not see me. So that's why I wanted to show you today. I told you I'm just starting it. Today I've made about 12 logos. So when I go home now, my family will choose for me. Okay? Because they are all businessmen and women. So they will choose. Of course. They'll tell you, they choose and tell you why and why it will not work. Then I says, how come? Then tell me what you mean by how come so I can answer you. How come is that the websites I'm doing, the app I'm doing, the negotiations I'm doing, that's how come. How come is because I take time to develop myself. How come is because I live in a third world country and I know the government is absolutely stupid. How come is that I'm not taking my life, I'm putting in the hands of government. That's how come. My friend online, that's in how come. How are you doing it without spending money? Okay? So the point being made is very simple. Immediately you start understanding that making money is very important and it's on its own. But that's not the only. You make money. This month you've made a salary, at least last month. So, but what happens? You eat it and eat it and eat it and finish it. So when you finish it, my son was asking me maybe about they just turned 8, they're 20, maybe about maybe 4 weeks ago or so was asking me, how do you make money, return money, and improve on the money and it becomes bigger? So I told him, okay, being a young person, a little guy, I need to use story. I told him there are three M of money. Number one is what? Making money. The first M. I told him, if you don't go to war, you can't conquer anything. So making money is what? Like going to war. You have to start something. Either you start selling something, a product, or you start selling a service, or you start selling a platform. You must have something that people are going to exchange that money with them for. So that is what? Making money. The second one is what? Managing the money. So that second one is about what? Being able to, when you go to this war, remember you got some what? Some soldiers. Okay? When you get the soldiers, you come. What do you do? Like Sani. Sani went to war for 30 days and you got some soldiers, 30,000, 100,000, 150,000. What happened? You ate it and ate it, they're all in your stomach. And then some are in the toilet. Are you getting that? You ate all the soldiers.
You shit them out.
You said?
You will shit them out.
You said that. So the next thing is that the next time you are going to war, what happens? You are still going alone. You are still going alone. You'll be defeated. You'll be defeated. So if you are able to make that, and then you are able to keep some soldiers, and when you want to go to war again, you go with those soldiers. What happens? You are able to capture more, and then you eat some. When you go, you capture more. What happens? Over time, no matter how much they pay you today, the only thing that can happen is that you will live a better life, but not that you are going to be richer in your pocket. No, you just live a better life because Parkinson's law says what? Expenses must always grow to meet income. You have a small television, and then you have pay raise. What will happen? You say, we don't suffer, and I want to watch Manchester in a very big screen. And you do what? You go and buy the what? You move from Go TV to what? To DSTV. And then DSTV, to, you want to watch everything every month. Now you can do 3,000 and thereabout, and then, but imagine your income grows, you grow. When people come to your house, why I like going to Sunny House, you can watch anything there. You can even enter this television and then move it. Wonderful. Yeah, that's good. You're growing. And that's why I'm still mentoring you, because I can see you growing every day. The effort you put in for it knowledge.
I attended the first lecture, our first lecture. I'm not in charge myself.
Oh my God. Before you know it, those people will come after me because,
They were sending me messages.
Yeah, and then you are looking at these people. Look at it. You are using me to make money, and then you want me to be.
Exactly.
You see, what have you lost?
Nothing.
You sleep better.
I was free TV 1 year. Watch the NBA, the channel that.
And then
you read more now.
You read more.
Yes.
And sleep better.
Exactly.
Invest your time in something. Even this exam you are going for now, the director says you are going to be more confident because you spent more time reading. But this will distract you and distract you. I want God to come from heaven. No, he will come. Don't worry. Soon he will come. He will appear. I don't know if you want to see God. When you see him, you have to follow him. When you see this God that is coming, you will follow him and go. Okay, the point is, when you've made the money, managing it is the ability to do what? To now you understand how to make it stay. Otherwise, you eat everything. Then the third one is what? Multiplying the money.
There was a time that somebody gave me money. gave me,
Raise your voice.
he gave me 2 million.
2 million to keep for him
Keep for him, and he did not ask me till after a year.
after a year.
And that money has been kept in the fund.
They will even, if it is on current now, they will be removing it. Charges, card maintenance.
Yes.
Somebody was like, you should have looked at the advantage of having the money under your pocket. Do some little things to augment the money. And when he asked me, you give it.
Or what if something happens to the money?
Because
It's a risk that we have to go for it.
if you have to earn more, you have to take risks now. You look for other.
It should be with your money now. No,
Yes.
oh yeah. So you multiply the money. Always ask, how can I multiply money? How can I multiply money? And you see, one thing that happens, and that's why I encourage people to read The Richest Man in Babylon. Money is built little by little, and then you start doing. You can multiply money by putting it into another business, whether it's your own or somebody's, opening up something, investing in stock, no matter how small. I invested in MTN, the one they just did, that primary offer. They just finished. I bought some, maybe a few thousands and all those. Yeah. And they just wrote me that I think they are giving me dividends of 8 naira 57 kobo for this year, and then for every 20 I have, they're going to give me one. As far as yes, as far as it doesn't exceed 250. When they give me up to 250, they won't give me more because, okay. So, if in fact from the day we were buying this, we were getting to 2 naira or so because it was 160. They both sold at 169 or so, while it was about 174 naira. So you're getting 5 naira. But it sounds like it's going to be forever. If you wait, September will come. But September is far. No, September. September will come. When did we enter January? March is almost gone. You see,
Somebody's life has not changed.
that hasn't changed because we are not doing anything. So understanding investment is understanding the micro moments of life. Understanding that what you do in 1 minute, in 1 minute, in 1 minute, in 1 minute, in 1 second, they matter a lot. And God created the world in 7 days, or rather 6 days, and rested it. If He wanted, He would have done like this, and the world would have. The only thing that starts from the top is what? The grave. Is it not true? Every other thing starts from ground and go up, but the grave, you build it down. So when you start understanding this, that's why I encourage people. Don't be running friends, this one, that one, that some people's life, so too many things occupying their lives. Thank you, Tana. Tana said, I'm very happy for this opportunity today because I'm new here. It's today that I joined your programs, but I learned a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you. So your ability to understand that you keep building. You see this thing I'm doing. This is the 3rd edition. SAC 3.0 is the 3rd edition of this. Now, do you see I am not under any pressure? I just, this week I said, okay, for every edition, because my son is having a program in her school where he's training on what? The culture of making money. So every day he will ask me, Daddy, let's do the training now so that he can do his notes and all those. So because of the fact that I don't have that time to have with him, so I said, okay, every one of you would start attending what? Success algorithms. Whether you call it Oyedepo or call it Enencho, or whoever you call it, they started their church with their family. So let them be coming forward for the Success Algorithm Conference. Yeah. So they can learn like others are learning. By the time you see this Success Algorithm Conference now, the time when I do maybe 4, 5, 7, 10 editions now, I will do a national one. Then when you come to the hall that day, you'll see 10,000 people, see 2,000, see further. You say, he's lucky. He's lucky, the only thing, he has money to pursue that. He puts money into anything he wants to do. did you give me money?
Instead, it's the value that the person is giving to achieve his goals.
He said what?
Instead, it is not luck, it's just the value the person is putting in to achieve his goals.
The value you are putting in to achieve your goal. That's what gives you the luck people talk about. You see, that's what gives you the luck people talk about. So we've talked about making money, doing what, managing money, and what, multiplying money. So if you've got that, now let's talk about money blunders. You know, we need to clear this, and then tomorrow we go into the tools, the tools. I'll try and see how I correct all this so that those who are online won't miss out tomorrow again. Okay, the tools. Sorry, that's what we're going to treat tomorrow. So money blunders. Some people say, I want money now. You see, I want money what? Now. I just want money now. That will not happen. And you know the bad thing about this money thing? Anytime you want money, money will never come. Money comes when you don't want it. And that's so wicked of money. And money, I'm not insulting you, no, I'm your friend. But the point is, why is it that money is not going to people who need it? Somebody has one car, another, and then you are seeing one man, and you're seeing one woman. She has 7 children. She carry one on the back, one in the front, hold one, carry something on top. Just one car. Why money can't go to the person? Sweating, walking long distances. Why? And even in the Bible, you saw in the parable of the talent, the one that was doing, God took from the one that wasn't doing and did what? And give to the one that was already doing, that was offering value.
But why is it that people that suffer, that do physical strength hard working, they earn less money? All this, you see somebody
Bola.
player from 8 to 5 p.m. but highest the living food.
So what does it tell you about money?
You know that money is hard to get to.
No, it tells you that money loves charm. Money loves influence. Money loves value. Money loves charisma. Money is like a woman. She wants you to go on a date with her. And then you are not going on a date with her. You are doing macho. Come, Angelina, come here. Come, stop there. You have to romance her. You have to pet her. You have to, build the kind of environment that money has to. You said?
I said
That suits it, yes. It has to, come and relax. When it comes in a place, you are still talking about this Buhari, this Dankwambo, this Dakwambo, this the money will be frustrated. You appear like you are a nagging woman. The money will just. Have you said what the Bible said? It is better to live in the corner of a roof on your roof than live in the same room with a nagging woman. Money doesn't love money. Money is saying, I can't come and kill myself. Let me go. Because there are a lot of people looking for it. They prepare for it. And you are going to tell me, oh, it's because of the kind of government we have. I say, amen on top of your head. Politicians will always be politicians. What is happening in America? Biden, our own Biden. Do you see how Russia is now? Barrier states, everybody has it. They can't do, nothing is happening in Russia. Russia has gone down, the money has gone down to more than 50%. People are suffering. That's what do you call it? Politicians. Everywhere in the world. From east to west, north to south, they are, what do they really do? And they collect all the money. So the truth is, you must know that politicians, Can you be a politician? Go and try. So don't begrudge them. Go there and vie. After all, I called my kids 2 Sundays ago. I sat them down. Anyone that turns 18 in the next 3 months, anytime you turn 18, after 3 months, if you don't do that, me and you will quarrel. One, you must go and get your PVC. Two, you must join a political party and get their card membership. I don't care which one you want to join. You want to join Green Party, Black Party, or West Management Party, whatever party you want to, I don't care. I teach my children to understand that if you want to live long, you must embrace death. You must know that nobody should be, you run. Shakespeare said what? The coward, death is a necessary end. But he said the coward, they die many times before their death. But who? The valiant never taste of death, but once. So a lot of you, you are like, you have your girl, your wife, your baby, your girlfriend, and then something, they're shooting, and then you are doing what? You are hiding. Don't even care where she is. That's how money feel with a lot of us. We can't protect it. We leave it, and everything can affect it. And then you want it to stay with you. It won't stay. It will go. Some of you are not romantic. You've never taken money for a date. You've never taken her out. You've never just sat her down and said, "Money, let's talk. Baby, you are fine." You know what I mean? Serious.
Listen, you just said, I remember when I want to do my
Raise your voice. We have
I want
online
to do my
people.
postgraduate
Okay, yes.
in my state,
Yeah.
So I had a friend. So he was telling me that we are not using the opportunity with the proximity that we stay. Like there are a lot of chances of opportunities in the city here. And I tell him that how will somebody, can I just enter Abuja and say, people feel the same way? I can't do it. But that guy did not tell me anything. But rather he was trying to say there are a lot of opportunities that we will stay in, that we are getting close. But look at people from east, from south, north.
From Imo, they will come
here and
make a lot of money.
But people are very
And you complain. Yeah, they're taking our land.
But I was insistent then.
How do I make money? This guy, you don't understand anything.
But sir, I'm so sorry to say this. He was saying that he's like, hello, why is it that people don't know how to make money? And I said that you just thank God that God never really because the guy spent a lot of money.
Because your own God is wicked, very wicked God you have.
No, him was like saying, yeah, a lot of opportunities. He makes a lot of money now. I was wondering
How do you make this money? And though he spends money, he has money,
Yes.
but you wonder how do you? Okay, I don't have capital, and and this one.
yes, but he didn't tell me up to now.
Nobody tells anybody how to make money. That's why I'm telling you now. If you get home, your girlfriend, your wife will ask you, what did the man say? He said the man was saying the whole thing. He was saying on how to make money, how money, this one, that one. But you won't see when it passes. I've mentioned online, I've mentioned affiliates, I've mentioned consulting, I've mentioned platform, I've mentioned YAM, you won't see it. The only thing you will see is what? That there's this thing they call March 8.ng or March 8.ng. This guy, Shibanjo Friends, whatever, Friends of Prof, they have www.march8.ng. 8ch, march8.ng. Yeah, it's a website. So if you are between 18 and 35, you just open theirs, give them your business plan and all this. At the end of the day, yeah, somebody will win 100,000. Now let's assume you write that in. It's nothing. Tony Elumelu is closing 31st of this month. Do you know Adams, the guy that was here?
Yes.
The allergy.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I I told him, he came to see me that week because he had left for Kano. They posted him so he came and I put him through. I said, go and apply for that Tony Elumelu. He just sent me yesterday. They've crossed the first stage, so they are going into training now. And after that training, another stage. And if you keep going and go get through, they'll give you $5,000. You don't need to know anybody. You don't need anything. Sunny, you are sitting here. Have you applied? No. So God will come from heaven and just break himself. Who are you? What do you think you are?
So that's information.
So why are others informed? You are not informed. How many times do you say, oh, mentor, please, which one is going on now? Bible, Matthew 7:7 say, ask,
And that can be.
you shall find. You shall receive. Seek, you shall find. Knock, the door shall open. If you don't ask,
So it's not like we are the same.
and we say amen. So what's the point? The point is very simple. You are ability to start understanding that these things are everywhere. So I've talked about that 100,000. I've talked about Tony Elumelu, $5,000. Now there's something they call TIES, TIES, Tertiary Institution Entrepreneurship Scheme. Central Bank can give you between 5 million and 25 million. If you're applying as an individual, 5 million. If you're applying as a company, they give you 25 million. You say, but you must have graduated not more than 7 years. Okay? So if you graduated more than that. So that's how you will shake your head every time. Why? No, now. Yes, because during the time you can do it, you didn't know. By the time you are matured enough, because you are attending Dr. Kali's program, you are not matured, you are ready. What happens? You have passed the opportunity. You can have slept through. Do you understand? There are academic fellowships you can apply now and go. White people will be paying you. Government will allow you to go. You will learn, get certificates, come back, and come with some money. But in the next 5 years now, maybe your age and all those, you can't go.
That's right.
Yes, what do we do with our time? Okay? So if you've got this, it's just a way of saying there are so many blunders. So I want money now. Then the second blunder is God will bring money. Whenever we bring God into anything, we feel happy. Auntie, what's your name? What do you do? Don't mind me, I was carried away. These people always attend my program, so I was carried away. So what do you do now? Let me hear you. What do you do? You're a fashion designer. You have a shop? Talk to me, Auntie. Where do you do it? In your house? Okay, where's your house? Okay, I thought it's in heaven. Okay, it's in Kubwese. Kubwese is very close now. Okay, so how do you market? How do you get customers? Huh? From the one you saw. Then at times, at times mean at times and at times. So at times. Like this one, we are begging you now to introduce yourself. I wonder how that introduction is done. This year, you are looking for what? In the last 1 week, you are looking for what? For your clothing.
Okay, good tailor.
So you have found how many?
From 3.
And where are you with them now?
They are rounded off with 2, but one has not been able to come quick because she said she's been very busy.
Okay.
And she doesn't stay from.
So how easy was it for you to find a fashion designer?
Not easy at all.
It's not easy at
There are
all.
too many of them here, but to really get somebody who will give you
What you want?
what you want is difficult because before now I used to make in Lagos. but the stress of send material, sometimes you tell them to get material, they're not able to
Okay,
get
the only
what
reason,
you want.
sorry, the only reason I talk to you is for Auntie Martina. Is it Martina? For you to see how you miss luck. This person here, for the past month, this person is my wife. For the past um 3 months, she's been looking for, fashion design. In fact, a few days ago, saw her very angry because the person she has concluded with, so she waited for the person here till 8 p.m. and the person didn't come. And she was so angry and all those. Yes. But you are asking you now, fashion, fashion designer. But talk now. Now, if I give you my clothes, if you do my clothes the way you are doing this, you are talking, will I wear that clothes? That clothes will be a dead person. You see how why if you get this woman is vice president of a business school. This woman has at least 3 daughters. This woman has at least 5,000 mentees. This woman at least every month talk to at least 100 people. I mean, teaching, training, and they're all executive. This woman has at least 15 permanent secretaries as friends, and at least 20 uh, not at least 50 directors. And so they are all the people who will see your clothes and they say, "Oh, this clothes is fine. Who made it?" I'm just showing you how this your God work, and how you people make God a stupid person. Come on, talk now. You can't talk. What are you doing? What is this? Or what? But you go now and say, God, I want money. I want money. He brought you here. Talk and say, somebody who is looking for tell us since Adam and Eve were naked is here. You don't know. When shall we open our mouth and know that with this mouth, God created this earth. With this mouth, He will destroy it. The same way, Bible says, you shall eat the fruit of your mouth. So we have to really understand these things. I have polio. You see my crutches there. But you see how I talk. You see what I do. A lot of you will be what they say. Only this man is just only that he's just. If you know what I do, every day I tell you I read an average of one book every day. If you know what I do, so just what I do in my emotions. Have you ever met me not like this? It's not possible. Every day I was telling the people who came for training, the entrepreneurship training you are supposed to. I was telling them the breathing thing. Some of them were joking with it. I told them about that when I finish bathing in the morning, I now pour very cold water on my body. And they were like, what do you mean by that? When I introduced it to my wife, she said, it is for mentors like you people. I'm not part of that rubbish. I left her. One of the things she discovered was how I am in the morning when we are leaving is how I am when we are coming back. And she will be like a water leaf that they are matched upon. But me, I am now still ready, as if I'm leaving the house that morning. After about a week or two, she told me, she didn't even tell me, she went and tried that thing. And then when we are going in the evening, when we drove into the house, she said, doctor, this thing works. So, I tried that thing today. Look at how I'm looking. So I was still wondering why you are looking this way. I thought maybe you want to have the fufu lunch or something like that. You see, when you tell people simple things, they will think this life is not as hard as you think, Amo. It's not that hard. So what will stop you from doing simple things? Either it's pride, or you're waiting for God, or you're waiting for capital, or you are. Uncle Sandy.
What is destiny?
Go and watch our former classes.
What is destiny? Because somebody said he doesn't believe in destiny. Because when you say this, they will say it's a doctor is been destined to be like this.
Yes.
That, destiny
No,
when
you.
you talk, somebody will say it is undestined.
Yes, it's your destiny and all those. And we say amen. If you read the Bible, Jesus will come and talk to people, and he will talk to them in parables. And his disciples will come, what did you say? And he said, explain to them. He said, why did you not explain it to those people? He said, I want them to hear and hear, but they can't understand. What a wickedness. How can you want people, the people you came to save, you are talking to them and you're talking to them in parables? Because he knows not everybody, even if you bring it down to simplicity, you take it to parable, you complexify it, you make it a science, it's not everybody that will listen to you. So the truth about it is that, like I will always tell you, don't go and save everybody. Save yourself first. When people say you are saved now, they want. Okay, so God will bring more money. God will bring money. That's not true. If you read the book of Deuteronomy 8:18, it says what? People like Syria, they don't read their Bible. And Sani doesn't read his Quran. Sani, how many chapters of Quran did you read today? How many chapters of Quran did you read today? Yes.
Almost every day
Like how many?
Talking of the
how
one
many?
we go to mosque and pray.
No.
So have you read today? What did you read? Which part? Quote. Chapter what, verse what, whatever. I don't know how you put it. No, it's not a joking matter. Why I'm saying this thing? Why I'm saying this thing is that it's not about opening a place you read yesterday. Another. Do you know you should finish the Quran at least twice a year? Okay, the whole Quran. You finish it in a month. You finish it.
It's about 6 version, and 1 to 6. It's about 60. Each is content 10.
So how many times have you finished it?
Like as we are approaching this fasting, in the fasting I will complete it like 2 times in a month.
The whole Quran. And you
The first 10, 1. The first 10, the second 10, 2.
okay, send me the online version, e-copy of Quran I had it. I want to read it. Okay? So so that when you talk now, I'll ask you questions on that. I'm mentoring you, so I want to read what you read. So no, what is there? Yeah. Son, look at son. Son is doing me while you.
Sometimes it's just like that.
Yeah, it's just like
Saturday, Sunday, I do. I preach for people in the mosque after finishing the morning prayer. I preach.
okay, so because of that you read.
For like 30 minutes. I just
Great. So send it to me. So a lot of people say God will bring money. That's not true. God says what in Deuteronomy 8:18? He said, I'm going to give you what? The strength, the power to make wealth. Now, a lot of people, I'm talking about what blunders people make. A lot of people, they want to invest only huge amounts. Like when I get 2 million, I can invest. No, you can't invest. No, start investing 10 naira, 20, 100, 200, 5,000. Start investing. You can buy stock, you buy bond, you buy. Do little things first. Do you know why? How you do one thing is how you do all things. It will give you this discipline. And when you remove that money, what happens? You cool down. You see, when money is in the pocket of somebody who is not very knowledgeable, what happens? It will be hot. It will be saying, please spend me, please spend me. And then you do what? You go and spend it. It's like credit. Immediately you fill your phone, the people you will call will come out. Immediately you fill your phone. Then when you don't have, the people that will call you will not call you. Then you charge and then you start calling. So you need to understand that. Small money can't make you rich. These are blunders about money. Small money can't make you. Now leave that thing. When God won't bless you. Now. When God won't bless you now, he could just do one thing. You cannot patronize God. You can't make God become not God and then start doing your. No, it's not possible. When God wants to bless you, He gives you small money. Hear it into your head. When God wants to bless you, He does what? He gives you small money. So how you manage that small money will do what? Will make Him to entrust you
Bigger.
with bigger money. Yes. If you manage it right, you get a bigger money. If you look at Corvettes, yeah, the car, you know, it goes to maybe 0 to 60, 80 kilometers in one in about 3 seconds. If you do like the bam, it goes pin. So now, how many of you will buy it to your 18-year-old child? A car that moves from 0 immediately to 80. How many of you can buy it to your 18-year-old? You dare not try that. But if this guy has been driving and driving and you find out that this guy is doing well with it, what happens? You can entrust him with more. So that's what God does with us. But you want it huge. He gives you seed. You eat the seed, swallow it, eat wood, and then the most you even drink alcohol on top.
That's what God said, that he who is not appreciated too
Yes,
so you not even appreciate the more.
simple.
That you have to appreciate the little one.
It takes it away from you. Okay? So a lot of people always think, I'm talking about blunders of money. We're going to end in the next 28 minutes. A lot of people think that wealth is gotten, wealth is not built. That's a very big lie, blunders. Wealth is built. You build it one by one, kobo upon kobo, and it keeps growing. But they say, wealth is gotten. The money you use to be a rich. There was this guy, it was so funny for me. He called me. In fact, that was maybe a month today. I was teaching here. He kept calling me. I was cutting. When I go home, I called him back. It's an acquaintance. He's not a friend. And why I like him is that he speaks Igbo language very well. And then he speaks, I don't know, the sorry, the Igbo of the Bible. Like in Yoruba now or whatever. If they write the Bible in Yoruba, they use a central kind of Yoruba or whatever. If they are. So he speaks that Igbo. It's always funny. For instance, if the Bible says, as many as received him, those he gave the power to become the children of God. In Igbo, you could say something like, but the Bible will say something. It's always smooth and beautiful. So he speaks that kind of Igbo. So that was what when he started cutting for my friendship. So when I want to hear those kind of things, I pick his call. Now he called. She really is laughing against me. He called and started. We started discussing. I thought he was just, he called and talking and told me that we started discussing and we were talking. He started quoting the Bible, those kind of words. I laughed and laughed. So he was telling me that what he believes is that it is not by power that you become rich. It is not by strategy. It is not by planning. If God wants to give you money, He will give you. The money you use to become rich is not something you plan. It's the money. He said all these things. I was agreeing now. I'm paid to talk, so it's not for me to go and start mentoring somebody who doesn't need mentoring. I was agreeing. When he finishes, I was saying, okay, my brother, I just came in from a training now. Let me go ahead. He said, hey, there's a reason I called you. That he doesn't have money and he's sick. I said, this weekend, I don't even know where to get the money to send to you because it's weekend. He said, yeah, that by Monday he can go out and struggle and make money, but this weekend, nothing. So because I was tired and I put it on speaker, so my wife was hearing. So my wife, who was already laughing and laughing because of the Igbo, the guy, my wife now said, my wife due to me like just even if it's 2,000 sent to him now because he's sick. He said he's sick. So at least that money he can use it to buy a malaria drug or something. I said, okay, I will tell them to send you small money. And they sent him money, and after sometimes I sent another money, just because I know things, he's a man my age, things are not well. But the truth about that is, do you see what is holding him down? Do you see that now? We're not here to mock him.
Sure.
Like this, we are trying to set an end.
You see what is holding him down? Money, God, if God wants to bless you, he will bless you. This one now he will even say, oh, he called one of his friends, one Dr. Kazi, and he sent him money. That's how God works and all that. Yes, that's cool. But why must it be that God is working for people to send you money? I don't like that one. I want the God to be using me to give me people. I don't want people, you get that. That doesn't mean somebody cannot sleep and fall. Something like you imported something, um, it fell into the sea, the custom seized it, or your house got burnt. Those are things that can happen to anybody. But not consistently, no money, no money, no money, and you are not doing anything, and then you are waiting, still waiting. So people think that money is gotten, wealth is gotten. You don't build it. That's not true. The next thing about that is that hard work can't make you rich. That's what people think. If not because I'm doing online, I would have shown you, and I encourage you, just Google, rather go to YouTube and say Dangote's interview with MTV is about between 12 and 18 minutes or thereabout, not more than 24. We are going to see where the young people were asking him questions. So we heard that you work 12 hours a day. The man laughed and they looked at themselves more like, now, I think how come somebody work? The man said, I don't work 12 hours a day. And they were happy. And he said, I work at least, and he repeated, at least 18 hours every day. 24 minus 18 gives you what? 6 hours. That's what he used to rest, do every other thing. Well, I don't like that one 100%. Because sometimes these are some of the reasons you see women cannot stay, they go, and although because you don't give them as much time as over time, they don't, money is not everything for a lot of people. Yeah, so they're already in money and then they need more of your time and all that. So I'm not going to say everybody should work one, but I work as much, but I balance it. That's why I used to have issues with balancing it until I read from Richard Branson. It was an interview, not a read. He said he was having this problem, the problem I was having, of how to manage family and business, that he has never had an office before. That his office is like his house, everywhere he is. Now, when his children were small, he would be closing deal, and the children will come and shit everywhere. He will tell the person, wait, and he'll go and clean it, and do what? And continue his business, because he knows that he doesn't have time. So it's only by running around him in his business that he can still have time for them. Okay, so that thing taught me a very big lesson and helped me to break the fear of bringing my kids around my businesses and talking about, it broke that fear for me. So hard work can't make you rich. It's not true. You need to work hard. Work hard and smart on what you are doing. If you put in rather 10, one additional hour every day on something. Okay, I give you an assignment right now. You go online. I don't like the blogging you are talking about because the possibility of you making money from it will take a lot of time. So go online and for the next 1 week, read how to make money with YouTube. So go to YouTube and you put how to make money with YouTube. Then every day you finish watching anyone, you send me a summary of what they said. If you do this from today to the next one, then I'll give you 2 hours and take you through in physical class on how to start and help you open all the things that will help you start. So the truth about life is that you need to work hard on anything. Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Picasso, whoever, you will see the effort they put in doing those artistic work that are selling millions of dollars or hundreds of millions of dollars after that. You would have seen somebody who was going out when you people were coming. You would have seen a board there. What do you think the person came? Oh, she came to teach me and my family how to draw fine arts. I taught till 2. She came and teach us till 4. Then I started this class again. So what is hard work? I'm rich enough to be sleeping in a weekend. I'm rich enough to be sleeping in a weekend. Even this week, I made a lot of money. And I'm here with you, and that it's not as if you paid money. So the point is that you must put in hard work in what you are doing. The next, there's an appointed time for me to get rich. Those are demonic. How do you know the appointed time? You don't know the appointed time. So what do you need to do? What you need to do is to what? To do and work every second and see if it's what? If it is the appointed time. Because you don't know. Yeah? So, a lot of people think strategies can make you rich. It's not true. Strategies can make you rich. Do you know one thing about strategy? One beautiful thing is that what you started, okay, let me give you an example. What you started, you don't know where it's going to lead you to positively. I was telling them a story about how I started the business management entrepreneurship program. Business management entrepreneurship program. The governor called me to train maybe 12 years ago. The governor called me to train all the Keke people. I trained all the Keke people, and I talked to the university and established a bachelor's certificate course for them to come and do, because I discovered that they have more money than most civil servants, or else they make more money than most civil servants. If you check your salary and break it into 31 days, you may see that it may not be up to 5,000 a day, but they make that much and they cannot save. So I needed them to come and learn. So the vice chancellor came, and told them, oh, Kale had discussed with us, we are going to, when the program started, the Keke people say I should go and tell governor to come and pay for them, that they cannot pay. I told them I won't tell governor to pay for you, because if he pays, you will not be serious with the program. Pay from your money. They refused to pay, but the program is already being advertised on newspapers. Somebody like a permanent secretary saw it somewhere and said, I'm retiring in so time, and all the models you wrote down here is something I need for my business. But you say it's for Keke people. So I can't come and say in class with Keke people now. So the advert that is coming out the next day, we remove Keke. So, we've trained thousands of people and made hundreds of, if not hundreds of millions from that particular training. Did you see what I mean? Or governor called you, you do this one. So sometimes when you start something, you don't even know where it's going. It's good. So that's why you be doing. Keep doing. You don't know the one. You see? So a lot of people also think rituals can make you rich. It's not true. There's no property of money that is inside the human body. Neither the penis or the vagina, nor the breast, nor the eye, nor the tongue contains something that is inside money. Even the people who say bring those parts so that they can make you rich, why is it that they've not made themselves rich? Why? Why is everybody in their village rich? They should make themselves rich, make people in their villages rich. Yeah? So there's nothing like that. Oh, riches is in the fast being rich is in the fast lane, like drugs. Or you see the abacaries, you see the vans, You see the whatever, you see whatever. Worrying about money will make you rich. That's one of the things. If you start worrying about money, money hears when you worry about her. Money will run and run. Can you imagine if you come here every day and I'm telling you, you know I'm disabled in my lower limbs. My leg is paining me. Look at it. Look at how tired Cyril is looking. Sitting here and looking at me. Me, I'm the person teaching. I'm wearing rod on my legs. You see? And that's why you see, I spend a lot of money on ergonomic chairs. This chair is about 200 and something thousand. Everywhere, if you go to my house, if you go everywhere, you know, because my West, of course, I had polio, you know. But instead of complaining, what do I do? What can I do to solve this problem? Complaining cannot solve any problem. You can complain till the kingdom come. The problem will still be there waiting for you. So worrying cannot give you money. What will give you money is constructive decision making. Every time you make a decision, you become what? You become a new person. An old person dies in you. So what does that mean? It means that whoever you are today is a function of what? Your decisions.
Yeah.
Sunny, you could have refused to take the civil service job when they gave it to you. Say, no, I want to be hustling.
No, accepting the offer is like a grace for me.
It's like what?
A grace for me.
Oh, a grace.
Yes, if not, I would have to go to now.
Oh, wait, no. I'm not saying it's not good. It's good now. You grow and become permanent secretary now. Is it
I
not?
don't,
You know, great.
I don't know. Even yesterday I was telling my friends that me, the next couple of years I will retire. Then they are looking for a job. Somebody was like demonstrating yesterday as if he wants to cry that he didn't get a job. Up to now, when you try to explain this because it's working.
Because it's okay.
I tell them that me very soon now I will retire.
So you know what, the next few years in my professorship, I said, I'm tired. This thing is no, I don't like it anymore. I'm not happy. If you come here on Wednesday, you see me teaching vice chancellors. We have the head of institutions, but he's starting on Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah. So do you think if I was still in that place doing like this, I would be? Is it? Okay.
I don't like working from 8 to 5. I won't go
I
anywhere.
just like to mention that sometimes you don't put your, I was in the ministry, I will not mention, and I just discovered that I'm not doing anything going to the office. So I've used that opportunity. I used to now advise the younger ones. Now you are doing nothing, and you think you're enjoying.
No, you are not enjoying.
Advantage, go and
Learn. Online there, because a lot of you have internet in the office.
2018, 2017, let me go and do PDD just to refresh my memory. That was where I went for. So difficult, the money is not
Easy.
So out of the
So for now, leave acquiring degrees. You know, I have a lot of the degrees, but you say it doesn't give you money. Go to Coursera, go to Udemy, go to even free courses. Go to Digital Skills for Africa. Google Digital Skills for Africa. Start learning all the things. They are getting all the certificates. Before you get 3 certificates, and then you go to Fiverr.com, go to Upwork.com, go to Turing.com. Turing is Turing. Go to those places, and then
CUIRN.
no, Turing.com. So go to those places and then find out what they are doing and then apply for work there online. They will do what? They'll start giving you a job to do in your home. They're not coming anywhere. You start doing, before you know it, you are earning $300 a month. You are earning $500. You start earning $3,000. You see, do you know this thing we call programming?
Yeah.
is one of the easiest thing on earth. You know, it's so easy because
And interesting.
yes, and interesting because you know that when you are programming, like if you are programming with Python, Java, whatever it is you are programming, C++, it is a language. English now, if you learn English, it will just keep changing the what do you call it? The wordings, the vocabulary and structure. So when you learn it, and it's not difficult. They don't have too much vocabulary, few things to learn, and before you know it, you spend 1 hour every day. Go and learn C++. Go and learn Python. Go and learn, even go and learn web designing. You're gonna be so surprised. Okay, so the next thing we're finishing in the next 8 minutes. The next thing is hating successful people is a blunder. A lot of us, you don't like successful people. You heard them. The other ways they do no, it will not help you. Hating successful people will not help you. So what do you need to do? Love them. Look for what they are doing that they are succeeding in. Look for it. Every success leaves a trail. Did you know? Do you know? Every success leaves what? A trail. So let's think about it. I'm going to go to Auntie Mati. I think it says is Martina, yes. Okay, Auntie Tina. Now, what are some of the who is your successful person? Who do you study as a successful person? Or who do you know is successful? Just tell me, a woman, somebody you know. It may be somebody we see on television, whatever. You don't know any successful person, then you want to be successful. Why? How? Hello. Yeah. A successful person. Call her full of me now. It's like call her full of me, of course.
I clap the other time because I got that here.
I know.
You know,
I know.
and your clap when you hit, it was like
I told you now,
I told you about her.
You know, I'm an upcoming prophet.
Yeah. What did I say? What did I tell you about where you're
I don't know.
Because I can see that.
I don't know you.
I give a YouTube background. I met her when I was Federal Civil Service Commission.
Okay.
She's always reserved.
Yes, quiet.
She had HND marketing.
Can you believe it? Marketing of all
She
things.
was assigned to our department. While others would be begging for money, she just either playing with her phone and this young girl call her one day. What is your qualification? I said, no, no, I don't believe it. Bring it. So, well, all of those are going to
Yeah.
I tried my best to get her to the commissioner of
Yeah.
their state. It failed. I encouraged her to go into that fashion designing thing.
Wow.
So I was the one that encouraged her. So the issue is what you have just discovered today. You were asking questions.
Yes.
And she could not.
Yes. Yes.
So I told her almost every time she called me since we started, I summarize
everything.
She missed the last
one. Okay.
And I said she will be here today.
Okay.
So why I still want to stick to her was because there is when I advise her on
the willingness.
Yes, she seems to
willingness.
And I now see her as probably looking up to me too.
Yeah.
So at least you've had it.
Wonderful.
That was why I clapped. All those things, I said you'll be questioned.
Okay.
So
I don't know you.
Wake up.
I don't know you brought her at the level of you did come together. I don't know, but and that's what I encourage you guys. Develop your instincts to the extent that you can know things. Now, what did What's it that tell me about whenever somebody comes to my office?
That whenever he told me that
He has
he
noticed.
discovered that whenever somebody comes to see doctor, an appointment, doctor doesn't allow you to talk. You first talk, and every single thing he will tell you about yourself is you wondering.
So when people come, they want to come and see me. If I allow them to talk, what happens? When I start talking back, they will think that I'm doing like some Nigerian pastors who maybe I've gotten some. I'm doing like some herbalists who somebody tell. So you will sit there and I tell you everything before you start talking. Yeah. The point is, it is not because I am intelligent, but there's a way you develop your instincts. When I married my wife, one of the hardest training that she went through that took her the greatest years. This woman goes through almost 6 hours training every single day of her life in my hand. One of the threading, I do hope she will remember, that was the most difficult for her to immediately get. And it took her close to maybe, we've been married for 18 years, but it took her more than 14 years before she could key into that. What was it?
These things, allowing your body to talk to you.
I always tell her, you don't allow your body to talk to you.
And you should.
She said, how do I do that? I say, grow. There's a way you grow. If you come to a level of growth, what happens? Your body will talk to you.
Exactly.
As I'm saying it now, it's like a miracle. You are like, wow, it can be a spiritual. It's not a spiritual something. And that's why in church, we say what? The Holy Spirit talking to you. Unbelievers also do what? They develop to that level of instinct. They may be drinking and then, bomb need to before here. They will go before the bomb. And you think that,
Yeah, yes.
because you see, whether you call them unbelievers or believers, they are God's children. Genesis 2 verse 7 said what? He finished creating man and he did what? He breathed into man and man became a living soul. So whatever your religion you have used to say these are unbelievers or these are infidel or these are born again or these are, remember that these people are still what? God's children. You didn't bring them here. How many of you, can do, if you say you are born again or you're a good Muslim or how many of us can do what the Facebook guy has done? He had more than 3 billion active people on that platform. How many of us religious people can do that? He didn't believe in God. He just a few years ago, about 3-4 years ago, he said he has what? He has political ambition. So he wants to turn into theism. You know how sincere white people can be. Because he knows that if he wants to become president tomorrow, he said he doesn't believe in God. It won't work. So that was what. So the point being made is very simple. Immediately you start understanding that getting successful people, can help you. Also understanding that not reading is a blunder. Reading is like what? Getting what? Getting ingredients for cooking a soup, a pot of soup. The more of ingredients you have, the sweeter your soup will be. The less of the ingredients, the more you are going to struggle. Do you know how to design a website? I'm asking you. Answer yes, no.
No, sir.
Do you know how to build app?
No, sir.
Do you know how to do copywriting? You see? Do you know how to do digital marketing? You see, how will you be rich?
You said that is not the process that I'm doing. This is how to do.
No problem. I will. That's why I'm here. But I hope you're getting the point. The reason people are not developing is, all right, making money. They're not having enough. Remember, you can say, oh, I need to bring Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio is the owner of, what's his name of the company? Ray Dalio is one of the 100 richest people on earth. And he wrote the book called Principles, Ray Dalio. Now, he says that in his own city and his own state, Connecticut, that, and his city too, around there, that 25% of the kids are disconnected and the 25 are disengaged. He said disconnected is they don't come to school often or so. Disengaged. Okay, disengaged is that they don't come to school. They don't even know what is happening in school again. Disconnected means they don't know where they are now. Like if they're in university, they don't know if they're in first year or second year or third year. And he says because of that the disparity between the rich and the poor, the few rich and the so many poor, that he and his wife in their foundation, they are buying laptops for people there. So are you hearing? They don't have access to laptop and the computers. They don't have access to internet and connectivity. Do you believe that? In 21st century America, you see Hollywood and you see Las Vegas, you see New York, you think that's America. If we have decided we're going to be in this country, we make the best out of it. If you otherwise, let me help you go to Canada. So you can leave us and let's count ourselves and know how many we are. The point is your ability to start understanding that not reading, you are not helping yourself is a blunder. Now, searching for connection instead of value is another blunder. Have value and then connect the value with the connection that you want. We sit down and people call us for work, for contract, for all those because we've got some value they need. We have performance capital, we have relationship capital. And I know we can do the job very well, and then we're good bedfellows. The point is very simple. Your ability to understand that there is a science of getting rich, the earlier you understand that, the better for you. But we're going to stop here so that tomorrow, when I see you here, as many as I will see, and the people I'll see online, I think one of the things that happened today, I'm going to stop broadcasting everywhere. I'm going to be broadcasting only on YouTube so that it's easier, so that the too many connections will not. I YouTube and Instagram, so it will be easier for people. So if you're online, please by 4 tomorrow, please be here so that we can work together on the science of getting rich. Then we work on the dynamism of money, the five spectrum of wealth, and then we look at tools for easy money. We are going to see all the tools and all the possible things you would do to get money and how to start even if you don't have capital. Yes, always understand that these things I'm telling you, I have proven them myself. I have proven them myself and it works. I'm not telling you theories. I don't need you to bring money. I don't need you to bring anything. Just apply that and then you will see the difference. So I want to appreciate you guys for coming in. But I'm going to check on you to see what one thing have you learned today. I want to start from cereal. Yes. Amazing and great. You get ready very quickly. Cereal. What one thing? Just even if it's one, yeah. And those who are online, you can write down for me one thing you've learned today. Joshua, if you are still there, Tana, you are still there. Um, Chooks, if you are still there, Salau, yes, you can write me one thing you've learned today. Yes. I don't want you to look into the book. I want it to come from your heart. Yeah, one thing you picked today.
I actually don't have words to all the blunders happened. I'm just thinking on them. How subtly, even if we don't say them, but that's like something that is edged consciously deletes these things. I may not have said these things as they were quoted, not easy, but the blunders are just they are funny, but that's the truth.
Funny,
Yeah.
but it. Sorry. So you go to there. Sorry, I had the cold last night. You know, the heat was too much. So you need to put on AC, do this one, do this one. So yesterday was, I think there wanted to be rain around that side, and because I was calling cold, I didn't know when this entered my body. But quickly, you're gonna go start deleting all of them. The truth is, I'm going to still talk about dirty money as a tool. You see, when was the last time you've been to Transcorp? Yes,
Last week,
last. What did you go to do?
I went with my brother.
You went to
attend the
conference.
Yeah. So I joined the
Wonderful. So one of the assignments I'm giving you this week, go to when you finish work within the week, go to Transcorp, go to their lobby bar, the one, this is the reception. You go, you sit down. You know, maybe chocolate tea. It should be 1.5 or 2,000 or pay for it, or you take water, whatever, and just sit there. You know, the God you serve. Tell him, ask him, I want you to reveal to me why some people can come and make here their home and sit down. You know, they when they come into town, they just come in and lodge here, the 5 feet, you know, the 8th floor there. Why is it? Why? I don't want you to reveal it to me. Just keep saying that in your heart, and just keep drinking. Don't drink it more. Don't drink it less than 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes. Keep looking around. Just keep thinking. Have the pen and paper or your phone. You can write. Okay. Then after that, after 3 days, you've done. When you've done it, after 3 days, call me so that we can discuss it. Okay. Good. So quickly, what did you pick? Yourself, have you said what you picked? You've not said. I asked you a question.
I learn on how to like the power of now. Whatever you think that makes you want to do, you have to start with now. And don't look
Raise your
at
voice.
small money that you take from. You know, even if it is actually a regular at least tomorrow
You are growing.
you'll be growing, and before you know it will be. So even now as I'm still down, I was like thinking over and over and if I go back from what will I start?
Wonderful.
Extra money, because it's just a challenge to put on me that I start from a start and I don't end anything. And I realized that all my money I didn't buy food.
And you finish it before you start even borrowing. Now, do you know this thing that you have thought about now? There's one good part of it. I've always talked to you people about RAS, reticular activating system. Okay? When you want to buy your car, or if you want to buy a particular cloth, or if you wear this cloth, what happens is that if you anything you put your mind in, if you come out to the road or anywhere you are, you will see only that thing. Just say you want to buy Highlander 2015, and just go and find, maybe check my car and know the year it is, and then you say you want to buy this car in the next 3 months, and then you concentrate on it. You will not see any other car on the road, only that car. It will be as if they just everywhere. The car will be everywhere. So what happens is that your reticular activating system comes on, is activated, and then you start seeing those things. So immediately now you have said, I need to really find out what I can do to add to my income and build my wealth. What do you think will happen? Your RAS will come on, and then you start seeing the things that naturally, if you see them, you pass. Okay, will you miss that kind of opportunity of maximizing your chance chance happenings? Will you miss it again? You won't, because you now know. So, but if you go now, you eat Gary, you eat apple, you eat tuwo, and then you hear people who talk about Buhari, and then you say, nah, this thing, what happens? The rats will shut down again. Opportunity will be passing on your legs, you won't see them. Go ahead.
Answer. You know, I do sell events and perfume. So, you know, people were like asking me that. So I was like feeling I was like I should call them, they do send it from Kano to get it to me, and highest I will just pay from transport. And people like patronizing me. But I don't know what those came my morale.
Were they owing you?
No.
So what killed your morale?
When they buy like half, for me to bring another, and there is money there.
There's money there.
Bring another.
So why? You don't know.
But for now, I want to listen that.
It's the demon from your village. You know, there's nothing like that. It's just you. You will occupy your time. Why don't you say, for the next 3 months, I'm not watching television, I'm not doing social media at the level of going to check everything. I will use it only to publish and push my ideas. I will read an average of 1 book every 2 days or three. I will just, why don't you do? Your energy will be high. And then what happens? Every day you do. Before you know it, you are there. Energy is everything when it comes to making money. Energy. That's why don't play with your health. Look at how my friend Cyril is looking, very tired and all the. I don't know how he will make money. Every day I see him, he's tired. Every day I see him, he's tired. No, I know you are listening now. How can you make money when you are tired every time? So whatever is making you this tired, of course, I won't go and carry problem onto my head because I don't have time. So going to come and mentor you is a problem because I don't have the time. But the point is,
from size. So maybe I will, if I have a meeting, I'll cut my schedule, rest a little before coming to class.
no, that's not the truth. The truth is that your energy level is low. So you need to work on it. You need to find out if you eat gari in the night, whether it makes you, not to be very strong. These things sound funny. And it sounds very fun. And people are so stupid because they think everything must be complex. That they are always poor. You see, your energy level is, I've never seen you except looking this way. Never. And it's wrong. So what you need to do is, what saps your energy? Do you sleep well? If you don't sleep well, check it. Do you watch television into the night? If you don't, check it. Do you do midnight prayer? Can you bring your time forward or can you push it backward? How much time do you sleep and it becomes your body's response and say you slept? Do you bath hot water or cold water? Try the opposite and see if it will change anything. What do you eat in the morning? Do you even eat in the morning? What do you eat? Then check out. Do you understand? These things are things because can you make a reasonable decision? You are coming from sight, and then you are looking like that means when you are in sight, you are like that. What can you walk? It's the energy. I've been talking for how many hours now? Look at how I'm still looking. The way I started is the way because it is something I'm working on. I know that I can never make money if my energy level drops. But for you, you can make money. You think you can make money. Have you made money? You can make money even when your energy is lower. No, don't joke with it. Do you know me? I don't have visitors. People don't come to my house. Because I watch my energy. If we have an appointment, we could go to this thing. If it's not business appointment, I don't like it inside my office. If it's a social appointment, we go to a garden, a school site, we go to a hotel or something, and we do that. While we're doing it, I'm feeling refreshed, and I go home. I don't want you to come to my house, stay 2-3 hours, and we are talking. No, you are wasting my life. So check out these things around you. Your generator, is it at the head of your, if it's a neighbor's generator, can it be shifted? You can buy the rope. You can buy what? The cable. It may cost you money. Say, neighbor, please, anytime you want to put it, I can help. Let's take it that way, and chain it to something. And then at the end I couldn't even mind coming to help you bring it in. Funny. But immediately your energy level grows now. You see your productivity will grow. And if you're productive, can you imagine if you are producing just 10% more money than you are producing now? Compound it by 1 year. You see, all the money you are owing people will start going down. All the problems that are there will start going down. All the things you want to do will start, you see, energy. I'm not saying it so because you're going to do it. I'm just saying it so you can hear it. Immediately you hear it, when you go home now, if you allow it, your reticular activating system will come on. When you go home now, and the things that happen, you say, this is what doctor is saying. This is what is reducing my energy. This is what is reducing my energy. Then in the morning, check your energy. Then go out. In the night now, this night, check your energy. Wake up in the morning, check it, and find out if there's a difference. It has no much difference. Know that you never really rested. And why? That's what we call algorithm. That's why we say this is what? Success Algorithm Conference. What are the things you can keep doing and doing and doing? Okay, so you've thought, I think, yeah. Auntie Matty, go ahead. What you one thing you picked today?
What did you get?
One thing you picked today quickly. My friends online, Billy York said, I've learned that it is wrong to not work hard and expect to get money. And he said, I've also learned that wealth is built, not gotten. Thank you, Billy. Yes, go ahead, ma. On face. So, what are they? I've not thought the easy ways. I've just thought all the blunders and all the misconceptions and all. Okay. So you didn't learn anything. So, so how can you be rich when you cannot express what is in your heart? It's very difficult. You can't be rich when you cannot talk. Yeah. So because that becomes what? A disability. And a disability that affects your talking or rather communication, because people can communicate even when they don't talk. So I encourage you to come and do a program in our organization, or a program that will shake you very well. It's not good. It's not good though. It's making me afraid though, because I can comfortably prophesy how your 30 years from now will be comfortably without even closing my eyes. Because there's no way you can be great.
At least you have learned the chance of mathematical opportunity. Because when you try to express yourself,
You follow her to Kubuaro today because I consider the teaching.
now, you have something in common.
Yeah.
To share.
Yes.
So for this, at least you have learned that the passion make you great.
Simple. My own Sunny.
my little boy was contributing the other time.
Yes.
When we were talking about luck.
Yes.
And his inputs shook me.
Ah.
That if he can say this or learn or know about this, you know what he said? He said when people talk about luck,
Yes.
luck is a factor of the value.
You are bringing to the society.
So in real sense,
Yes.
there's nothing like luck.
Yes. It's a function of
It's
value.
a function of the value that you put into the system.
Yeah. So great.
So
Quickly.
I learned that today, and I learned that you can't make money in fear.
Wonderful.
There
You
are many
can.
things actually which is one of the things that prompted me, which you have been there today.
Yeah.
Bringing me here, and by God's grace, we will be together for a day.
Amen.
Is that fear thing?
Everybody fear.
Yes, that fear thing is like now eliminated.
Yes.
And that's I preach to her that you need to up your game.
Simple.
So I asked her those questions you were asking. How many of the people within your environment are you sewing clothes for?
Simple.
You are a fashion designer. You are managing with somebody now.
Mm.
If that person is traveling, he doesn't leave the shop for you, it's closed. That means no money. So what way are you heading to? So I said, put a notebook by your bedside.
Yeah.
Every time you possibly
Write it down.
Write it down.
Immediately. Immediately.
So
She should be paying some good money. That at least a serious mentorship.
yeah.
So great. Quickly, tell me something you've learned. Then, China. Okay, you talk first. Okay.
Before they pick your phones.
Today I learned about.
Raise your voice.
Today I learned about easy ways to make money.
Yeah.
And also the mentality that holds people back from making money.
Wonderful.
Some easy ways to make money. The money calls for influence.
Money comes from influence,
It calls for
credibility, knowledge
and what the value you bring
to the table. Wonderful.
What makes people struggle? The things that make people struggle.
Yeah.
Get the mentality is the prosperity mentality.
Yeah.
That is when people feel that money is limited,
Yes.
that you cannot make all the money that you feel to
Yes.
that you want to make.
also feel talk about the government. Like the government is there are people bringing down their level in the society. Not knowing that
Yeah.
it's that they don't bring value to the table. That increases
Their value and the money they make. Wonderful. So, Greg, quickly, what did you pick? Sorry, we can go.
I learned that you have to bring value to get money.
Wonderful.
I also learned we should work hard to make money.
But money is not hard, you know. Only that we should, you know, work hard. But that doesn't make money hard.
Money not hard to
You don't have to make. It's just that you need to be consistent and then, you know, bring real value. Look around you. You find needs of people, and then you do what? You really, then money loves somebody who have raps, you know. You know, like my friend Mati, you know, her raps is small, so that's why money may not want to be, you know, the friend. Yeah, and we reject that for you in Jesus' name. The point is, money wants people who have raps. Money wants to be wooed. Money wants like, oh hi, you're so beautiful. One guy, you know.
once like
Yes, lively people, and it will keep coming and then. So can you imagine that you come here every day? I'm telling you how my leg is paining me, and I'm telling you when I had this polio, even my spinal cord and all those my even up to today. I can you will you be coming here? You just say "Ah, this man that his leg is always paining. Yes, don't complain. Your friends don't need it. Don't explain. Your enemies will not even believe you. So, guys, I want to appreciate you for coming. Those who are online, come online on YouTube tomorrow because so sorry about what happened today. I think it is a very big blessing in disguise. I thought to me that using only one this thing and sharing to the other is better. So I use YouTube right now, and then every other thing come from every other place. So if you are here tomorrow, be on YouTube. Also here you can share the link of the one we've done today. Tomorrow is going to be, you know, that thing that happened, you know, cost a little distance. So tomorrow we'll concentrate more and do more. So come with your book, come with your workbook. You're going to do a lot about you know, using the tools that will make you get money easily. Okay, so thank you and God bless you. See you tomorrow. Okay, any question? Okay, go ahead.
Um, this particular
Okay.
activity system
Yes, sir.
is it also the law of expectation? Is it related?
It's the law of expectation activates your RAS, and your RAS is a function. Now look at it. When you are expecting something, your vibration goes up. What I call vibration is the human force field. It is not as if it's physical, but it is something that that helps you get noticed about what you want. If you look at this boy, you would have noticed I'm fighting with him. The only fight I fight with him is on third eight second of this one. Is him thinking that one, his intelligence when they teach in school, because when they teach in school, you understand. So he doesn't go back to his book. He rather wants to read another thing. I'm forcing him to also know he has to read his book. That's one. Number two, I fight with him around thinking that school doesn't matter too much. His parents are PhD holders, but for him, he thinks school doesn't matter. What matters is what you know and what you can bring to the society. It is true, but I also want him to get school at least to a particular level. But also, the system is frustrating it because you know his teachers will tell me that he has put them on their toes every school he goes to. So, from what you can experience from him, his vibration is high, and everywhere he goes, he called me a few days ago and told me that, do you know that influence, value, and impact makes age irrelevant? His words. I said, why are you saying? He said a lot of people in JSS3 and up, they are his friends. And when he's teaching them, he's teaching them entrepreneurship. And when he's teaching them, the way you see how you laugh because what would this boy be?
Yoruba says,
Yeah, what would this boy be teaching? But you see, if you sit down with him and you talk, and if you had learned what he learned at your age, this age at your age, you know the difference. So the point is, his vibration makes those people do what? Feel they can relate with him. And so until they open the door and he start talking, what happens? They take him as, that's why he's telling me that it makes age irrelevant. And I concord with him. Now, that vibration is when you know who you are and then you have confidence and then you are expecting the best every second, your vibration goes up. That is why people will call you and said, do you do what do you call it? Furniture. Or I saw your furniture. Can you handle transistors? And it's your vibration. But you would have been expecting that makes your vibration to be at that level. You must have prosperity consciousness that makes you know that the good things of the world, you notice them. It's not like when something comes, so God, I didn't expect this 15 million naira contract. God, thank you. I didn't even expect this. Hey, me, of all nobody. You see, these are demonic. Can your father give you something and you are saying, oh, I didn't even know you can give me this kind of thing? Even your earthly father, even if he gives you Lamborghini, you will be happy. Oh, Father, thank you. That's why I love you. That's why you are my God. So vibration is at that level where you know everything is yours. So your body language, everything is showing that. It comes from your expectation. Then when you have this vibration, your ras opens up, and then you are able to start seeing opportunities, and you can try to explore them. Remember, your expectation, your vibration, whenever you go for this thing, it matches, because even when they're telling you it's not possible, you are laughing because you know it is. I'm going out with this contract. But at last, what happens is that when you vibrated to this level, the law of attraction will take over, meaning you cannot even say how it happens again. If you do like this, money. You do like this, money. You do like this, good. Everybody will always say, your children are doing well. Your wife, your brothers, your life, everything, every business you open, work. You are lucky. People call you. People do don't even when people miss call and call you. Do you see how I said that today is beautiful? Okay, and you see, and God opened my eyes now, and I saw why today is beautiful. For the first time, I see that scattering effort, Facebook, two Facebook groups, and two Facebooks, and then makes no sense. Why don't you do what? Concentrate only on this, and it's easier. The other one I use to connect to three, I use a software that I buy costly, but this one I don't need any software. It's just the YouTube and all this kind of thing. So it doesn't matter the language, whether it's expectation, whether it's this, but I want you to just give yourself to it. On your own, you are going to make the decision for yourself and how it works for you. One is you will notice that when you have that expectation, you feel energetic. You feel like energetic. Something is coming beautiful, and you are preparing, putting the table, everything together, and then you find out that everywhere you look, you see something is coming, is coming, is coming. Everywhere you look, is showing, and then you are following. And then one other thing is that you see that all this thing you are drawing, there may be 1,000, but on every day, one is landed. Every day, one is landed. Every day, one is landed. Every day, one. Before you know it, the works you have, you can't even finish them. You start rejecting works. Why? Because the one that will give you little money, say, okay, if you're not paying like this, please look for another person. Any other time we can do. Because you can now see the one that's paying you 20%, 30, 50, 100%. Because there are too many. You want to say something quickly?
Yes, in addition to what you said now, I want to tell somebody.
Yeah.
He said that to succeed in life, you have to adopt
Three things.
yes, that you must understand and conquer three vital forces.
Yeah.
That number one is desire.
Desire.
Second is belief.
Believe.
And the third is expectation.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So you must have desire, you must have the right belief, and then.
And he said, what qualities you believe in? If you do not, you must find your faith in order.
The what?
What qualities you believe in?
Yes.
If you do not, you are surrendering your faith
To other people.
Understand? Don't undermine the work you do. If not, other people will be testing you.
Wonderful.
You have to believe
My friend here is saying life is prophetic. Immediately you key into that, understanding that what you want is what comes. Why should God give you bad thing? Why should it be that in your house that bad thing will happen? Why? What which kind God do is that is so wicked? God wants it as God wants it. Why? You must accept, like I was doing what I was doing, it wasn't working. Yeah, I don't know why. And then I came here, it even gave me problem. But I can now say that God is pointing me to what? Only use YouTube. You see, if I want to cry about what happened today, I would feel like, oh, this thing was messed up. The number of people was not as much as because they had to change. People clamored and clamored. They were sending me texts. They were doing everything. But for me, it all for good. I loved what happened today, and it has shown me the mistake I've been making, scattering the effort in all the platforms. Let me face one or two. This is Instagram, and this is what? This is audio. So I'm happy going today. I've learned so much and all those. So I appreciate you guys. Okay, sorry, guys.
Doctor, thank you very much. Today, I've actually also been wanting involved. I was thinking it's the what I'm champion, and you just said I should look closely. My energy is very low. The reason I said what I said to you was, though I didn't feel like to come and make an excuse to work, but I want to be interviewed, so I still made efforts. But you have told me I'll look closely to this. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You've shown consistency. That's why now I'm going extra mile. Otherwise, if I don't tell you, you won't plug me. I don't have anything to lose. But I'm going extra mile because you've shown consistency. Check it out. Check your health level. Do that breathing exercise. Have you read that book? You're on it. That is the oxygen advantage. I'll send you another one. When you finish this one, read it. Make sure. I used to be like this. But every day of my life, every day, if I tell you what I learned, do you know is is I go. If you ask my wife, she will tell you. Ask my children. I go to every 2 3 months to go and check is in the dictionary to know if it has changed. And you see, don't assume. Immediately you start getting a higher level of energy, you'll be so surprised how much money you make. You'll be so surprised. But great things are little. Life is not complexified. Even this our God is not complex. But the way they will tell you about God. Okay. So I appreciate you guys. God bless you.
Sorry, you gave us story of problem. What is the spelling?
FIVERR.com. Wow. Fred Chuk says energy begets more energy. Thank you. And thank you, Josh. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, all my guys who are here. Please share this particular one to your friends. So tomorrow we stay here. I'm not going to Facebook again unless I have any good alternative to that. So thank you. See you tomorrow. Have a beautiful evening.
On behalf of we all the attendants, we want to say thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you, sir.
Pray that God keeps on your steps and
Amen. Thank you.
But you didn't allow this one.